Plants take most of their nutrients from the soil. Plants have nutrients, especially those found on the lower surfaces of the leaves, which are the respiratory tract of the plant. Porous stomas that function like organs function in gas exchange in the plant. They get it. The number and size of stomata vary between plants. While annual plants have about 100–200 stomata per 2, perennial plants have. The number of stomata, including vines per 1–2, is 3 to 5 times higher than in annual plants. Although stomata are directly gases in the atmosphere, even if they do not exchange nutrients, gases NO2, NH3, SO2, which can be considered plant nutrients, are released through the stomata in the leaves. It can be used in metabolic events by taking it via. When the leaf section of the plant is examined, the upper and lower leaves of the plant. It protects the plant from external conditions on its surface and protects the plant from leaf to leaf. Cuticle, which prevents water and some compounds dissolved in water from coming out. There is a layer. This layer does not have a completely tight structure. It has very small gaps, channels with hydrophilic character in its structure. Mineral nutrients applied by spraying on the leaf surfaces of plants. They are taken in through these channels and help feed the leaves. Hydrophilic. Since the holes have a negative electrical charge, they generate positive plus electricity. They enter the plant's leaves more difficult than other anions. Diameters of these spaces is very small, and depending on the diameter and electrical charge of the cations, the entry rate of nutrients varies. Nutritional elements. It is the fastest absorbed nitrogen. The fastest absorbed form of nitrogen is in the form of urea, is nitrogen. The reason for rapid uptake of urea is that urea, which is in solid form, dissolves in water. Since it does not have an electrical charge, its diameter is smaller than the diameter of hydrophilic cavities. It is small and therefore is very easy for urea to pass into the plant body. In the studies conducted, if the conditions are suitable, 50% of the applied urea can be consumed for 2 hours. In a short time, like 1–2 days, and completely by the plant leaf is taken. For other plant foods, this period takes 2 to 10 days. For this reason, the number of applications for foliar fertilization should not be at least once. It is necessary to apply foliar 2 to 3 times. In leaf fertilizers, spreader adhesive and surface coating to ensure ease of intake of nutrients. By using stress-reducing substances, the efficiency of the fertilizer can be increased, and especially iron and other micronutrients except boron and molybdenum. It forms bonds with EDTA and its derivatives and spreads to the leaves in the form of various compounds. Is pulverized. However, how large is the diameter of a molecule, the more difficult it is for it to enter through the leaf. However, in organic bond, elements such as iron, zinc, manganese, and copper, bound to hydrophilic molecules in the leaf, can enter through gaps. Foliar fertilizers can be in solid powder and crystal and liquid form. In liquid form, leaf fertilizers are mineral fertilizers, mostly in solid form, containing water, acid. It is prepared as a concentrated solution by melting it in special solvents, or it consists of preparation in liquid form with gelating materials. Effective. The total amount of substances is 2 to 3 times less than those in solid form. Leaf. The application dose in fertilizers is 0.1% of microelements based on effective substance. In macroelements, it should not exceed 1% except low biuret. Application. Dosages and times depend on the development period of the plant, the cuticle of the plant's leaf. It varies depending on the layer thickness. Foliar applied fertilizers can be in the form of chemical salts, for example, zinc sulfate in chelate form in order to increase its ease of intake and effectiveness, such as iron EDTA. EDTA and similar is gelating material chelation of amino acids, organic and humic acids, as well as compounds is used as material. We have come to the end of our training video. Hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye. Let's not forget to subscribe to my channel.